has approaching options. He suddenly
yeah, that's the
doesn't
big
get
part.
circle camped so easily, you know? Which can be a little bit difficult. But now we're going to be jumping into the next game immediately. Going to be seeing Arry the Mewtwo up against Dawsk the Ken. This is a matchup where I can definitely see Mewtwo kind of just disappearing his stocks, like,
Yeah.
in a moment, you know?
Now, worth noting that we are going. Both of these players are going are not playing their starters right now. Dawsk, mostly known for Bowser play, and Arry, mostly like very primarily known for Roy. Mewtwo is very far down the list, but we might be seeing a little bit of why here with the Mewtwo starting to get the hurt point on him, but with stage control.
Yeah,
Okay.
goes through the really long recovery. Yeah, just
Yeah.
make sure the sweet spot.
Are we not talking about what we just saw like 15 seconds ago? Arry just did like, he did a short hop, air dodge down, like footstool like Dawsk, and then threw a shadow ball, converted that into a forward air, and you guys just carried on in the conversation. Like, what happened?
Listen, I was looking at PGstats.com. There's three casters.
combo.
I'm just glad that one of us saw it.
It's a footstool, you know, shadow ball. It's kind of cute, a little bit saucy. I'm gonna be real with you, I completely missed it. So I'm glad that you're pointing it out.
It was clean, but I mean, not as clean as that backer taking the first stock, so it doesn't really matter what Arry had going for him.
Lovely transition, Skip. Excellent stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Ken's backer, like auto-tune around kind of knows that move sometimes. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's tough.
And then, because as Ken, that throws away all that rage, which is so scary. On Mewtwo too.
All right, well,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
wow, look at this stuff, man. Arry has got some sauce with this character. They are making some stuff happen. I know they lost the first stock, but you know, that's kind of like what this Ken does, especially with the weird hitboxes that Mewtwo has. Ken can just kind of abuse that. But Arry is definitely doing some stuff here, and I'm actually really enjoying this Mewtwo.
This is Arry's third most played character, by the way. I'm terrified to see number 2 and 1.
Yeah, I really like the way that they're just dashing back and forth and controlling a lot of space with Shadow Ball, and just like using it as the means to give them the opening to approach, right? So Dawsk hasn't been responding to Shadow Ball from across the stage all that well. I do want to see the adaptation going through like a dash grab at some point, because Arry's not really like covering jump. Like every time that Dawsk is like dealing with Shadow Ball, they're always shielding. Oh my
Wow,
God.
that was such a fast punish out of shield.
This Mewtwo's got some stuff going on, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This Mewtwo's looking really
the Mega
good.
Stone equipped. Absolutely. He used Calm Mind like 4 times.
Forward throw into back here. Sure, that's fine. That's okay. That's actually the first time I've seen somebody go through that, but it's a little bit cute. Oh my god!
Oh my
Tries to go
God.
for the
Okay,
footstool,
alright.
double jump, cancel, disable. That is something else.
And
That-
you know
that was
what?
cute.
Credit to Dawsk for being like, I'm going to show you why that's a bad idea against Ken. Like, I'm going to show you right now.
I think it might have been a misinput though. Like
Yeah.
the footstool. So essentially, what happens? Yeah.
That would have been a stock if
Yeah.
that connected correctly. That would have been a stock.
Yeah. This is an insane
This
match.
is scary. Like
Yeah,
Ken
this is
is
scary
like
for both
capable of
players.
doing this. But yeah, Mewtwo's back hit was so big. He's so floaty. But something I wanted to touch on before. This is an old issue with double jump characters and footstools. You know, a lot of like really technical movement relies on double jump cancel. So you didn't put a double jump and then try to cancel your Y momentum with like a special move. So that's kind of what Arry was going for. But then because they were so close to Dawsk, instead of getting a double jump, they ended up getting a footstool instead. So you actually have to press jump 3 times to do a footstool double jump cancel, and it's a mess. And it's difficult and complicated because accidental footstools are truly a menace.
Yeah. I mean, this is Dara Emgar, the NES connoisseur, dropping the double jump cancel knowledge on you right now.
And fun fact, Mewtwo was my first main in 4. So I
No
have
way.
a little, and also yeah. So I have a little soft spot for my husband. He's a good lad.
So now we're seeing Arry bringing out the starters. This is their most played character. And also, I mean, I think that I don't know about this switch when Arry is so committed to this like high APM style of gameplay with Mewtwo. I don't know I don't know if I understand switching to a bigger hurt box.
Honestly, it just comes to a place of comfort ultimately.
Yeah.
Right? Like, hey, this is my main. This is the position I want to be playing. I understand like how to deal with a lot of these situations. That time had a good idea with the disable, but just a little bit too high up. Once again, to be able to connect it. Right now, the issue is Arry not able to get too much started. I love that patience and advantage though. Ooh. It is so important to always throw in random shields just to make sure the opponent can't aggressively mash on you.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see where this this match is going to be going here. We got 101 to 76. We had Dawsk with a hot start in this game one. It went for about 70% or so unanswered, and Arry's just been clawing their way back since then. That's probably going to be the stock. Mewtwo way too light, but 89% is still a pretty good spot to have Dawsk in. Arry could come in here, throw some pretty slick moves down, and you know Mewtwo's got his own kill power behind him.
Oh yeah, I mean when you think about how that stock started, where things are right now is like you'll take this situation. Although you don't want to be taking a lot more hits. Oh, not like that.
Yeah, that's just like a lot of damage right now. Arry really good patience and spacing, goes through the back throw instead of the up throw, which is almost always the correct choice at the ledge like that. And you're not gonna be killing Bowser with an oh boy.
Oh my god.
Buddy. That
He's
trade
just
was
very light. He's just a very light cat is the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, Arry has been getting caught up in a lot of Bowser nonsense right now. But, I mean, looking pretty good if they can continue to keep this pressure up, not taking too much damage. I mean, Arry could very much even up these stocks here. He dodged that grab because of Bowser jab 2, the way he leaned in.
Yeah, no, Bowser actually has a really big tendency to avoid grabs because his shield is big and his flame is a little bit funky at times. So we definitely see like a lot of auto interactions. That was so good. Arry just read him like a book. That was so that was amazing. That was awesome.
Point blank.
All right, there we go. Staying a little bit elusive here, using these air dodges correctly, but got to be careful. 64%. I mean, Bowser gets a pretty solid read here. 77 especially. That forward tilt probably going to end it right there. A back air will still do it as well at the ledge. So, I mean, Arry's got to make sure that he stays offensive here. I mean, it's glass cannon time. There's no other way to explain it.
Yeah, Mewtwo's at kill percent now against Bowser with the amount of moves. This is okay. I'm kind of surprised that Mewtwo lived even that. Oh my god. You neutral get up into that?
It was a little bit deceptively safe. You always got to be mindful of that second hit on its way down. Thankfully, you know, Mewtwo's still not going to be dying quite yet from across the stage. Arry, they're respecting the move correctly, but then they're a little bit too late on timing the catching on that move. So that move's a little bit rude. You know, it has an impact hitbox. Any move that has an impact hitbox like that is always going to be annoying. But you gotta tighten up that timing. And on Wi-Fi, to try to punish on reaction, no easy feat.
Yeah.
So that entire game there was lost by Arry because the 3 grabs, the flying slams that Bowser ended up getting there, they were all spot dodge flying slam because Arry went in there for a grab. So after the second one, I thought, hey, maybe they have a different game plan here. They're not going to be going for something crazy, but they were really fishing probably for the down throw into a forward air just to put Bowser way off stage. But they lost it because they kept getting caught up in the spot dodge cancel. Really unfortunate.
Dodging is kind of funny sometimes, but the biggest thing is like if somebody's like spot dodging on you that often, it's probably the biggest indication that you probably A, overcommitting to a button that's too slow. You know, instead of going for something safe and you can throw it quickly, or B, you could just be delaying some of your options a little bit. So, you know, sometimes the best thing is just like mixing up your timing and punish your opponent for spot dodging.
Okay, well, again, PS2. We did go to Final Destination the first 2 games, right?
That is correct.
All right, so I think with PS2, I think Arry, I mean, it is their counter pick as well, but I feel like this is definitely in their advantage because they have a lot of space. Keep in mind, Mewtwo is also one of the fastest characters in the game, can really dictate a lot of space, can kite Dawsk around a lot, getting some crazy hits, some nice little damage. However, Bowser will be living for a long time, but not long enough to live that up smash.
Wow. Yeah, that was an excellent up smash out of shield. I mean, the biggest thing is like you see how Arry is pacing the defensive options. They're constantly retreating to the platforms and getting under them, making it so difficult for Dawsk to actually approach in a way that's not committal. That time gets the footstool down, be able to connect it. Beautiful stuff. Oh my god, look at this damage.
5th time's the charm.
Yeah, Ellie just have to clean up the time and space a little bit. It is
Yep.
relatively tactical, so
Ooh.
good stuff. To,
Oh, okay.
Oh, stock,
All right,
yep.
so
Yeah.
Arry's locked in right now.
Yep. So the thing is the reason why Arry actually backed up a little bit as well is for Mewtwo's forward smash, the furthest possible hitbox, I believe, is actually the strongest on it. So that's why we actually saw him space himself out just a little bit more to really ensure that they would actually kill Bowser.
Oh,
Wow, this damage output is absolutely insane. Doesn't even look like the same character from the game 2 we just saw.
yeah, they just cleaned up the spacing, they cleaned up the timing, and now they're just playing a completely different game. Like, once you do optimize your punishes against heavyweights, you make them suffer. You make them feel so bad about it.
Okay, gonna get punished for that fire breath landing. Oh, God.
Oh my
The
God.
air
He's
dodge
in
definitely
his head.
sealed that.
He's a psychic Pokemon. He's in your head.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
maybe not that much. Maybe.
No, Arry was going for something crazy. You ever go for a crazy
in
read.
Mewtwo's head now.
And once again, just charging up Shadow Ball, always waiting for that jump from the corner. I mean, Ellie's conditioning and punishing was so good that game. Every single time Dawsk was like, I'm in a corner against Mewtwo.